The shining gold cannot be hidden. It glitters on who wears it and draws attention to him. All eyes were on the golden high priest of God, His Grace, Most Reverend Anthony John Valentine Obinna, on his golden jubilee of priestly ordination celebration. The journey into the priestly golden life of an Episcopal high priest, His Grace, Most Reverend Dr. A.J.V. Obinna, in the Vineyard of God, started on 9th April 1972 at Mount Carmel Catholic Church, Emekuku, Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria, where he was ordained a Roman Catholic priest in order of Melchizedek of old. The purest of his golden heart attracts different kinds of social strata to seek counsel, advice, aids, and prayers from him, like King Solomon of Israel. This, however, attracted many people from all walks of life to his priestly Golden Jubilee celebration, which was a 2-day event that started with Jubilee convocation lectures themed Sharing and Advancing Jesus' Saving Light Among Our People, with 3 sub-themes celebrating the Catholic liturgy today, fidelity and popularity, delivered by His Lordship Most Reverend Augustine Eshema, the Bishop of Aba Catholic Diocese. Secondly, ratifying Nigeria's politics in Jesus' Saving Light, delivered by Dr. Theodore Osanepo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. And lastly, Salt and Light, the Catholic priest in a new vicious idolatrous culture and society, presented by Reverend Father Professor Luke Ijezie of Catholic Institute of West Africa, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. It was a Jubilee Gala night of musical entertainment in honor of His Grace, Most Reverend Anthony Obinna, a man with great musical prowess, after long hours of Jubilee lectures. human beings praising and adoring God. In procession of thanksgiving, His Grace Most Reverend Anthony John Valentine Obinna marched to the altar of God with the priests, bishops, and archbishops in and outside Nigeria for his priestly Golden Jubilee Mass at Mara Santa Cathedral, Owerri, Imo State.
Now, brothers and sisters, we understand why he chose the mission statement of Jesus, the eternal high priest, as the first reading of his Golden Jubilee Mass. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because the Lord has anointed me to bring good tidings to the afflicted. Tony, the Spirit of the Lord has indeed been upon you, and you have all along welcomed that Spirit into your heart. And because you have done this, and whenever we do so, amazing things happen.
The golden high priest with a beautiful heart of gold, whose life of simplicity, truthfulness, humility, and generosity is a precious golden gift of multiple character virtues to church and the society. The second quarter of the year 2022 was an unforgettable period of celebration and thanksgiving in the life of His Grace, Most Reverend AJV Obinna, as he also ordained 11 priests, making it his 27th ordination of priests, as well as his last priestly ordination on his episcopal throne.
Praise forever. Standing at your right hand, we'll shout our King in the day of His wrath. Our King in the day of His wrath.
Oh, give thanks to the Lord for His good, for His great love is without end. Oh, I'm full of joy, full of thanksgiving that God gave me the opportunity to do the last official ordination as Archbishop Emeritus and Apostolic Administrator. This would be about 200 and something priests I have ordained from 1994 to now. They should be getting close to 250. So I feel joyful that God has used me to ordain so many priests. I think half of the priests of the Archdiocese currently are ordained by me. So it is not thanks to me, it is thanks to the grace of God.
The grace of God is sufficient to His Grace, Anthony John Valentine Obinna, as he ascribes all glory and praise to God for His great faithfulness.
By the grace of God and a massive celebration, it made me afraid. That's why today is not a day for talking, it's just a day for thanking and praising God. Yes, that's how I feel. I feel joyful. Oh, the special message I have is share the light of Christ. Share the saving light of Christ in your life. And from your life, shine the saving light of Christ into your family, into your village, into your community, into your culture, into your politics, into your business, because there's so much darkness, so much evil in this society, in this land, this nation. This is why I emphasize the saving light of Christ is the only thing that can bring Nigeria and Igbo land out of this mess. Everybody go get your PVC. I, as Archbishop, have had my PVC since the civilian politics returned in 1999.
His life as a Roman Catholic priest is filled with numerous golden opportunities and virtues that germinated and yielded golden achievements.
Everybody knows that Archbishop Obinna is a servant of God. He's lived it, he's shown it, he's preached it.
Very inspiring man. A challenge to me personally. He has always been a challenge as my immediate elder brother. As my immediate elder brother, he was always a challenge to me on every level.
Brother the Archbishop, very simple, very humble, very dedicated and so devoted to his vocation.
He has gone over and beyond what is expected of him in his ministry as a priest, as a bishop, as an archbishop.
As a scholar, he has promoted excellence in scholarship, in education and in knowledge.
Somebody I admired and I would say learned a lot from him, his nearness to people. Even as some people have said today during the Mass, I also had observed that of him, his nearness, his simplicity, yes, his simplicity in the first place, his humility. You can see that the way he talks, his closeness.
He's a man of many parts, as you know. First and foremost, a great pastor, priest of God, and he had, with a very strong pedigree.
Like a diamond sparkling conspicuously, the grace and mercy of God rose this obedient child of God, Shedoze, Anthony, John Valentine, Obinna, to a servant of God. From a reverend father to bishop, bishop to archbishop, and now Archbishop Emeritus of Owerri Catholic Archdiocese, Imo State, Nigeria.